So Jeremiah, please come on up and share with this amazing community that's ready to
Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Ian. All right, so if you're like me, you're probably concerned a little bit about the market conditions. It's not great, things will look a little sour. But I wanted to come today, for those that are building in the NFT market, to show you a roadmap on how you can build during this downturn. And one of the untapped areas is adding a token economy to your NFT community and project. I'm Jeremiah Owyang, based in Silicon Valley. I work in an Airstream in my backyard. I've been in the tech space since .com. I've gone through many trends, and I always see that the winners come out of the down market. Today, I'm presenting as the CMO of Rally Network Association. And essentially, we enable token economies for any consumer app. And I'm going to show you some great examples today. So you probably are using cryptocurrency, and you probably separately have NFTs, but how can we combine them? And I wanted to share with you the 5 major principles. This is your roadmap. Oh, I see the cameras coming up. You definitely want to take a photo of this. This is your roadmap. These are your use cases. You got to tweet these out. You got to share these. And I'm going to tell you about these. I'm going to show you some real-world examples, and then I'm going to talk to you about how you can build. So the benefits, of course, is you can build your own branded economy. Yes, you've done that with the NFT, which in most cases is like a membership card. It tells you who's part of your club and your community and who belongs. The second thing that you can do is you can entice and reward your holders. Now, one of the concerns that NFT communities have is, listen, we don't want to sell our NFT that we belong to Moonbirds or Bored Apes, because then I'm out of the club. But if you can provide tokens to them, they're getting liquidity, they're getting some abilities to have rewards. And you can also reward them for when they do good things, like recruit other folks, lead conferences, share things on social, so you can use your own token in many ways for your NFT community. The third one is turning over control to your community so they can vote and govern. Now listen, it doesn't mean you need to be a DAO. It's not like it's centralized or a DAO. There's things in between. You could let the community actually set up their own events. And you could let them choose what is the menu, or what is the venue, or what is the design of the derivative art. You don't have to turn over all the control, but you can identify who owns the tokens and let them vote. Web3 is about the crowd being in control, so you can give them some opportunities with tokens and governments. Whoops, let me back up. So the fourth one is staking, letting them generate rewards and earn income from their actual holding the NFT. So for example, chicken on Avalanche, you can earn the egg coin, and there's some others you can earn like milk coins, right? And then obviously with Bored Apes, you have the ape coin. So there's many ways you can allow them to earn things, and this increases the value of your collection, and people want to hold it longer. And the last one is, this is the highest form, number 5. This is the hardest one to do. But if you can develop a whole ecosystem around your NFT community, your members are transacting to each other peer-to-peer. You have a whole ecosystem around you. And the best example to date, well, I'll show you in just a minute, but it would be probably the Ape Coin and Sandbox, who was just on stage. So let me show you some examples. Our first project at Rally Network is Rally.io. It's separate from my group, but essentially it was social tokens and utility tokens for content creators, like athletes, streamers, gamers, musicians, artists, speakers, poets. Anybody who wanted to create content online but didn't want to rely on centralized platforms like YouTube and Facebook can have their own creator coin, and they use this today. One of the features, in addition to their coin, is they combine that, of course, with NFTs. This is Ali Straz's NFT, and she uses it in the gaming space. She's a Twitch streamer and does some amazing content. So she uses this NFT along with tokens together. So you want to think about it like this. NFTs are like your physical good, your product. Your branded token is like your currency. When you go out into the world here in Times Square, you use both. There's physical products and services, and you have currency in whatever you're paying in fiat or your credit card. Use both. That's kind of the big message here. Let me show you another example, Outside.io. Did you see their activation here at NFT.NYC? So they launched an NFT project where you can actually purchase these items and own them. And they're actually, ironically, encouraging people to go outside. So they're using digital to remind us to be connected to Earth, the things that matter. And I think this is a wonderful bridge with the outside and the digital world together. And they're using Rally protocol as well. So you can use these NFTs, and they're eventually going to look at tokens and using these in an integrated way. Another example is Joyride. Does anybody play video games on their phone? All right, Joyride is pretty awesome. So they have Solitaire Blitz, they have a tennis game, they have a trivia game, and when you use their app, you actually earn tokens. So that's a great way for a play to earn. So any activity that you want to encourage within your NFT community, reward them with your own branded token. And of course, you can hold your own tokens and keep them and increase the value. So your whole market cap will increase over time as well. So Joyride Games enables their members to earn tokens, which they could, of course, use as liquidate them onto Ethereum or to mainnet as well. So this is a way to engage and entice. Another example here is fantasy sports. This is Gambit. They started with an NFT project called Gambinos, which really triggered and got their whole economy going. They were able to identify at launch who wanted to be part of their community. So the Gambinos PFP NFT project was a way to get folks involved. It's like the ticket, the membership ticket to getting in the door. And now you can play their game, which is fantasy sports. So they just finished the NBA Finals. Go Warriors, go Dubs. And you can choose your team members. And as they play the game and they win, and I'm sure you would choose a great fantasy team, you earn tokens. So the NFTs and tokens, using these all together in your economy is the future, the most advanced way to do this. All right, another example. Here, you can build your team, you can play it, and then you can earn it, all using Gambit. All right, I see the camera's coming up. And so the final example that I'll share with you, and then I'll show you how the protocol works, is absolutely, of course, Bored Ape Yacht Club with a massive valuation backed by VCs, derivative projects, and then they launched the Ape coin. Listen, I know that this is the creme de la creme, the top market cap projects right now. Not everybody is ready to do this, but now is the time we start to think and build, how do we put into our roadmap, we actually launch a token. So the Ape token is very advanced because the Ape token is being used by third-party application developers in games. That's the highest form of an NFT project. When other projects and other games and other metaverses and other brands are using your token and NFT, that's what you want to think about as the highest form of maturity, your final form, if you will. And so the Ape token is being used in games with Animoca and Sandbox, as well as other third parties. So that is the highest form. When you wake up one morning and you see that third parties are using your token in a game that you didn't even know about, that's when you know that your project is really starting to mature. When a whole peer-to-peer ecosystem starts to form around your NFT collection and you didn't even expect it to happen. So think about that in your roadmap. So the way that it works is this is our protocol, Rally protocol, multi-chain. We're on Ethereum, Solana, and we're announcing a number of other chains very soon. There's no fees, open source, and you can launch your own branded token. Yes, your NFT collection can have its own branded token. It takes a Solana developer about 30 minutes. And the way we make money is we hold a number of our own token, Rally. We are not charging fees to you, and you can have your own branded token, and you can have different layers of tokens. So you can have a sub-token. So imagine you have, I'm just going to make one up, crypto lizards. They could have a lizard coin, they could have a crypto thing, they could have a gecko coin, they could have lots of sub-tokens as well. As your community grows, we'll actually send you rewards, a form of staking. We'll send you Rally coin to your ERC20, so you can start to generate cash flow from your coin as well. And you can use that for your marketing or development or any way you want. So just to summarize again, the 5 use cases for you. This is how you incorporate your NFT community with a token, build a branded economy with your own branded token, entice your holders and reward them for their good behaviors, allow them to govern and participate. This is their community and ecosystem too. Reward them as staking for holding it, and now they have liquidity without selling your NFT. And then finally, at the highest level, enable a peer-to-peer ecosystem like the Bored Apes. I'm Jeremiah Owyang. You can hit me up on Twitter, Owyang. I'm so grateful for your time, and thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Jeremiah. That was wonderful.